Hi guys, I'm Sheri Lee. I played Olivia Shaw in the film Stab. Olivia is was best friends in high school with the lead in the film. Olivia was the open and kill, so that was fun. It really was though. She's spunky, she's fun, cares about, I guess, how she looks. She defends herself and she's very protective of her boyfriend. She takes care of herself a little bit more because she won't actually physically go outside and help him. Uh, so that's Olivia. We started off, it was just Josh and myself, and he was playing all the killer's lines on the phone and interrupting me and going over my lines, and it wasn't confusing at all. It was actually really funny though, just kind of having a conversation that didn't make sense. And then meeting Jack and his boyfriend and going into those scenes, it was a lot of fun. It was, it's different when you film with people who you've never met before, but then it's amazing when you all love horror and slasher films because you just kind of want to get bloody. So you fit together well. Getting stabbed repeatedly was a lot of fun. With a rubber knife, not so much, but it is fun though, because acting like it actually hurts is the best. And my favorite scene watching was getting stabbed, the very first initial stab, and I'm up against the glass door and the blood just spits everywhere. That was delicious. And then getting thrown on the counter and stabbed repeatedly, yeah, it was good times. I would definitely do it again, over and over. So I had 2 days of filming. Both, I was very bloody. First night, I obviously was stabbed over and over, and I had to use the shower here to get clean, and he kept all the clothes because I was due back first thing in the morning. So I came right back and put on the same bloody clothes and got tied to a tree. So not only was I very bloody and cold and wet, but I was also tied to a tree. And he then poured more blood. But you can never have enough blood. I didn't mind it at all. It was still a lot of fun. Definitely was sore afterwards because, when you're tied up for so long, you lose all the blood and circulation. It was still a lot of fun. The guys cutting me down from the tree was another, I have a scar from the rope, but I love it because it's a good reminder of the wonderful time I had here on set. And I wouldn't change anything about it. The best part of filming, I would say, is getting reunited with Josh. And I mean that with my whole heart. I love working with him. He's so to the point. He's professional, but unprofessional at the same time. He's like the perfect mix. So much fun. And he's always to the point, and he always gets stuff done. And yeah, that's by far my favorite part of filming, that and getting bloody. Worst part of filming, I think, would be probably being tied to the tree. That was, I didn't mind it. I wouldn't change it, but yeah, it was after a while it was like, oh gosh, this is really cold. And I can't feel my arms anymore. And when the guys cut me down and they were having a really hard time, they got the waist first, so then I had to drop my hips, of course, because I'm dead. And then they got my legs. So I was literally hanging like this for a very long time, which is why I have the scar. I'm here sitting there thinking, like, okay, they're having a really hard time untying my wrist. And I'm like, okay, but you have to, whatever they untie, you have to drop because you're dead. And that's what happened. They did my hips first. They kind of went a little backwards, but they knew it. They knew that they weren't doing it right. Because they were like getting so frustrated with themselves because they couldn't get it untied. And I was like, do you guys want me to help It was a good thing that the camera was so far away, because at one point I had to turn my head, and because I couldn't stop laughing because they were struggling so hard just to get the ropes untied. Josh does this amazing thing where he decides to send the actors just the pages that they're in. And I think that that is brilliant, because especially in a slasher film, because he doesn't want the other actors to know who the killer actually is. So I only got my scenes, and lo and behold, I died in the beginning. So I only know the beginning of the film, and I have never read the entire script, because even at the read through, because of our current country, or our country's current status of COVID-19, we were playing things safe, and if once your part was done, you left, and I die in the beginning. Did I say that already? So I never heard the ending of the film, so I still don't even know who died or who the killer was. But my scenes that I read were amazing. I fell in love with the character. She's so fun. She's just kind of, plays with the killer. My favorite line was, seriously gotta work on those pickup lines, bro. Because that just shows who she is, and Josh always does an amazing job putting the script together. I would definitely be open to coming back in a sequel. I want to do it all. I want to kill, and I want to be a survivor. Can I do that? I don't know. But I also want to die. So maybe I can kill everyone, and including myself, but then come back. So I'm really a survivor, like the ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview, and I'm sure I'll see you guys again.